We are live.
Wait. Let me just get it up on my other phone.
Does it show that you are live?
Well, I was trying to look at your Facebook. Okay, there's yours. So let me. Oh, it does say I'm live. Where'd you go?
Whoa! You're live.
Oh my gosh, I'm live.
We did it.
Yay.
Look at us.
Air high five. Yes.
Yes.
We're like.
Oh, I forgot to bring my tea tin up. I was going to bring my tea tin up.
We're like technologically advanced now. Look at this.
We are. And look, I just got a notification that we are now live on YouTube.
Yay. Oh, cool.
Very cool. We got it. We know how to do things.
Awesome sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
So just waiting for some people to
join in.
And I'm going to hit the intro while we do that because I didn't do that.
Okay, do it.
There we are. We did it. All right.
We are on.
So tonight we are talking about some haunted hotels.
Yes. We have a couple places in mind we'd like to discuss. Some places we've been to many times that we absolutely love. Does Brianna know that we're doing this one tonight?
I'm not sure. I'll shoot her a message just in case.
Okay. Good idea.
Oh, yeah, we're live on Moon Paranormal. Okay, I can see things now.
Awesome.
So tonight we are going to talk about a couple of our favorite haunted hotels that are right by us. So we go to them a lot. Stephanie goes to one of them a lot more than the other.
Than what would be considered normal.
I don't think a lot of what we do is considered normal.
I don't think so either.
So we're going to talk about the Borland House in Montgomery and
we're going to talk about the Haunted Shanley Hotel, East Coast's most haunted hotel that is in Napanoch, New York.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of history, a little bit of experiences.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a little spooky.
Hi, Roger. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll see where things go because we actually had some crazy experiences pretty recently.
We did, and I still haven't got a chance to go over the evidence, the EVPs and the recordings and stuff. So
you want to jump in and talk a little bit about the history of the Shanley?
Yes. So when I normally have guests, we used to have to actually go over the whole history of it because we didn't have the wonderful video that we have now. So the hotel was built in 1845 by a man named Thomas Rich. Kelly, the owner, her Uncle Tom used to go, maybe he was rich. Ha ha ha.
Brianna's here.
Hi, Brianna. The hotel did catch fire and burned down to the foundation in 1895 and then was rebuilt within about 6 months. Now, 1895, they didn't have power tools. So 6 months is pretty darn fast for a hotel of that size. So we just kind of assumed that they had the entire town of Napanoch coming in to help build this fabulous hotel. So after that, James Shanley, who the Shanley family was very notorious in New York City. They had a string of different restaurants. And what was the one? Delmonico's? That's the one, right? That's what it's called?
I think so.
Okay, so the owner of Delmonico's restaurant actually liked to go have his steaks over at the Shanley restaurant because he said their steaks were better than the ones that he was making at his own place. So really cool thing. They were friends with the Roosevelts. They were at the inaugurational ball. Family has come through and actually told us, that they were so influential that Times Square was going to be named Shanley Square. For whatever reason, it didn't, obviously. And that the movie Gangs of New York was actually loosely based upon the Shanley clan as well. So pretty neat. So James purchased it in 1906. Now, he was always the black sheep of the family. The other brothers did the restaurant thing in the city. He did the Irish mafia thing out of the city. So we know he had a speakeasy and a couple different hidden rooms in the hotel where they had the booze and stuff. There was an FBI raid on the place, but it kind of got swept under the rug. And they made it like James was like arrested for like 24 hours or something. And then they made it to the inaugurational ball on time. So it helped to know the Roosevelts. After that, it became kind of a biker bar in the 70s and 80s. It was James Shanley Tavern. And then it closed down, and I think in the 90s, until Salvatore Nicosia, the previous owner, had purchased it in the early 2000s. Now, he always said that the building called to him. He bought it at auction, and if you know anything about buying things at auction, you don't get to go inside and actually look at what it looks like. So he had no idea of the condition of the hotel. There was like a family of raccoons on one floor. There were birds nesting all over the place. The ceiling in the great room was actually down on the floor. So when he got it at auction, he had his work cut out for him. So he literally put every dime that he had, his blood, sweat, and tears, into that hotel. And then Kelly came along to be a volunteer, basically doing exactly what I do when I have guests, taking them around on the investigations, showing them the hotel, how to talk to the spirits, how to use the equipment, and stuff like that. And Sal passed away in 2016, and Kelly took a step away from the hotel. We like to say it went under kind of just some, rough patch for those 2 years. And then it went back up at auction in 2018, and Kelly went. She actually did not win the auction when it came back up for auction during that time. There was another gentleman that had. And so she walked up to him and said, hey, you ever change your mind, you want to sell it? Give me a call. Here's my card. It took him 2 days to realize what the other people were doing. And he contacted Kelly and said, if you want it, it's yours. So he helped with the eviction and stuff like that. And then she's been putting everything she has into it now. So
and she's done a really, really great job. Like
she's done an amazing job. Sal's last project that he vocalized of wanting to fix was the seance room. When he had it, nobody was allowed in the seance room because it was basically all storage, and the ghosts would call it clutter. And so it's kind of funny to hear that through the spirit boxes. It's clutter. But Kelly was able to get it refinished, remodeled, and redone, and it looks absolutely beautiful. It's a really stunning room. So we get lots of activity in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it actually before it got redone. It was yes. Hi, Blazer.
And it was cold. Mm-hmm. There was no heat in there. There's heat in there now.
But it was so spooky.
It was. And
you could see things in the window. Yeah. So like they were in there.
Yep.
With all the clutter.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So I know that Sal, even though he didn't let people in that area, like when he first got the hotel and he started doing some renovations, he didn't know it was haunted. He just knew that the building called to him, which is why he got it. But, within the first few nights, he was hearing footsteps and talking and stuff like that. And he's like, oh my gosh, this place is haunted. So he originally wanted to have rooms for rent and then make like the downstairs to be like not necessarily offices, but just like little stores, to sell things at. And once he found out that it was haunted, that's what gave him the idea to make it an actual haunted paranormal overnight stay. So, and Kelly has done everything to keep that, upheld his wishes of what the place was going to be. So,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because there's a lot of haunted hotels or hotels that are haunted, but not a lot of just haunted hotels. So people will say things sometimes about the Shanley, like not in a bad way, but just like if you want to just stay there, like you can't just stay there. It's not a regular hotel.
People have just stayed there. I remember specifically a few years back, we did have a couple that didn't realize that it was a haunted hotel and like, this is what we do. And they're like, we just needed a place to stay for the night. So we just.
Because there's nowhere else over there, really.
Yeah, there's not. No, there's a crummy dive drug infested place in Ellenville, but that's about it.
Ew.
Uh,
But
Nicole says, hi, ladies. Another Nicole, not you.
Oh. Wait, why can't I see it?
It's on mine.
I know, but it should still come up.
Oh, really?
Chat. Yeah.
Oh.
Tower Paranormal Investigations. Hello.
Awesome. She says she'll be joining us on our May paranormal event.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know. I saw her comment today. So we're really glad that you're going to be joining us on that one.
Yeah.
That one's going to be really good. We talked about Fort Decker a little bit
yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the one that I may or may not go to.
Okay, so the tea for tonight is Harney and Sons Titanic tea.
Yeah, and how is it now that you're drinking it?
So, because we always talk about the Titanic and our past lives on the Titanic. So I didn't put any cream and sugar in this because I'm like, maybe it'll bring back, some past life memories.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. But
they probably did put cream. Oh, that's what's missing from my tea. Oh my gosh, I forgot my half and half in there. I forgot cream. BRB.
So I brought it so that I could put it in here after I gave it like a shot. Oh, Brianna's on. I'm gonna add you. Stephanie doesn't know you're coming.
I'm trying to make my headphones work.
Can you hear us?
Through my computer. Hold on.
Okay. Got it.
The tea bag sync. But actually, we were talking about the Titanic earlier. And at one point, all the tea sunk with the Titanic. And so the ocean was just really weak Titanic tea.
Excuse me. I guess running through the house makes me sneeze.
Putting up a cursed image on the on Alienate earlier made me sneeze.
Hold on. It always turns into
a different headset. Okay. Brianna actually is from our second location of the evening.
Yeah.
And she's going to hang out.
Yay, our first guest. I don't know if Ashley heard me. Hi, Ash.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Maria. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. Brianna, you are officially our first guest on Tea Time.
Yay!
Yay!
I say officially, like this is all like super official. This is very, very relaxed.
It's very, very low key. What's this? Add channels.
Oh yeah, you can stream to your own channels.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. It's going to take like several weeks to do it.
No, she's on a laptop, so she can do it in 2 seconds.
Oh, fine.
Can I do it while we're streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, then I can.
No, we're not going to stream. So earlier on Andy's show, we were talking about cursed cursed photos, cursed images. And we put it up. So now everybody's going to dream of, have you heard of this guy who shows up in everybody's dreams?
This guy?
This guy.
What does that mean?
So it was an internet thing going around like, hey, have you ever had a dream about this guy? And it shows like a sketch of him. And like 2,000 people were like, yeah, I've dreamed of that guy.
Well, now I'm going to have to look it up because I don't know anything about it.
It's this guy.
In quotations.
Yes, just search this guy dream.
Died for like 2 seconds.
You're back.
Okay, so this guy dream. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever dreamed about that guy?
That's like a Ted Bundy wannabe or something.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never dreamt of him, thank God, because those eyebrows would need to be... Brianna would be able to help with the eyebrows.
She would.
I was like, let me wax them.
So shameless plug to Brianna. Use that voice.
So if you run into this guy in your dreams, make sure you have a pair of tweezers or a wax strip with you. I've literally never heard that before. I'm so glad I haven't dreamt of him.
Well, I was saying earlier in the comment section that that's kind of like I think the person who created that image, because I remember as a child seeing it in this like, have you seen this man? And then I think what ended up happening was that the sticker like went around so much that ended up, being a thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's
In
what
Kinda like
happened.
dreams.
Well, kind of like Slender Man. Everybody thought of it. Everybody put their power into it, and then all of a sudden he's real.
Oh yeah. Well, not more so like I guess like in like the not necessarily like the like manifesting aspect, just like sorry, I'm typing. Just more in the if you see it, you're gonna remember it, and even if it's vague,
Mm-hmm.
you're just gonna remember it.
Well, supposedly you can't dream of a face you've never seen.
Correct.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like with all the stickers that's like just put up everywhere. Like you see it passing and then you don't realize that you've seen it.
I just want to know how it is that I've never heard of it.
Were you on the internet in like the 2010s?
I don't know. I might have been with MySpace.
Laser saw Slender Man in an apple orchard in the 80s. Is that true? Did you really see Slender Man? Because that was before Slender Man was even a thing.
I still think it's the Fresno Nightwalkers.
It could be. Because they are pretty slender themselves.
Raul was saying, story of a psychiatrist that had a whole bunch of patients seeing the same man in their dreams. And it was featured in an Unsolved Mysteries episode.
Oh, no, I like Unsolved Mysteries. Because sometimes they do put up some spooky stuff, and it's always awesome.
I do love a good unsolved mystery, but I want to solve them.
Brianna, do you have a cup of tea?
This was very impromptu.
I don't. Do you want me to go get one? I have water. It's hot. I can be hydrated.
You have hot water?
No, it's cold water. I'm freezing.
Okay.
It's freezing.
Okay.
I'm sweating. Also,
it's hot.
I apparently it's streaming on Twitch.
Who's streaming it? You're streaming on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But I don't know how to edit.
I don't have Twitch.
Blazer said that the Slender Man had a scarecrow face. That's freaky.
Slender Man kind of reminded me of the Hat Man.
I like my Hat Man.
And I will say, I have seen a Hat Man plenty of times at the Shanley, but I think it's just the good old boys with the fedoras.
Could be. Where was I coming? I was coming home from the Ritz when I saw the Hat Man.
Really?
But also, it was at like 5 a.m. and I was exhausted.
Sometimes that's when you see more.
Yeah, you're just standing at the end of my bed, and I'm like, nope, too fucking tired for this right now. Not dealing with it. And he went away.
Oh
my god, that's so funny. Or something. My tags on Twitch had Slender Man in them from the last time I played Slender the Arrival.
Did it? Well, relevant, I guess. There are no coincidences.
Yep.
Man, I for sure thought I was gonna be cursed for that image earlier.
You might still be. Yeah. It's still early. It's only been a couple hours.
It's only been a couple hours. Also, question.
Hi, Raymond.
Yeah. What was going on in your other live stream chat?
What other live stream chat?
The Alienate UK. Like, what was happening?
Today?
Steffi, did you watch that earlier?
I didn't have time to.
Oh, I
Someone
don't know
was
if it
going
that.
on about space and stars and had no relevance to the conversation. I'm like, why did this person not get kicked?
I think they do. I think that's just a thing they do. I feel like they do it every time, and I don't know.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting your story, Stephanie. Please continue.
You're good.
You're fine. Raymond says, "Hello, ladies."
Sounds like I missed out on something. Hello.
You missed out a lot on that chat.
I did, but you know how my day has been, so it's
No,
been...
I know. But like that chat gets wild sometimes. Blazer knows.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been popping off a couple times. I think we had a bot in there earlier too that just kept saying
lovely.
Yeah, it's an alien gay UK.
People were fighting in there last week.
Oh my gosh. All right, you're gonna have to remind me when it's on so that I can start tuning in again. So yeah.
Crazy.
So for those watching that don't know, Brianna is on here because she also works in a haunted place. She works at the Borland House, which is the other location that we're going to be talking about as well. So, and she lives there as well. So she has lots of exciting stories.
Not give out Brianna's address on the internets.
Oh, sorry. She doesn't live there. Sorry.
Please.
But clearly she doesn't. Does this look like a bed and breakfast? It looks like she's in.
No, this is a stone wall that I
Yeah.
I made this myself. It's my own art piece. Do you like it?
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Did I miss the guy talking about eggplant?
Eggplant.
Eggplants.
The guy was talking about eggplant in the chat, and Blazer booted him. I missed that one.
What if I just go to both? Oh my god, I can totally just go click on other versions of the live stream. Crazy.
There's other
Hi,
versions.
Crystal.
She's not streaming on TikTok.
I am streaming on TikTok, but it's Full Moon's TikTok.
See,
Got
I
it.
tried to and it wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
It's only letting me on
Facebook. Yeah. I could do Full Moon's TikTok. I could do Full Moon's YouTube.
Because it's over 1,000, right?
I have over 1,000.
No,
Who
you
is
were
saying stuff
streaming
about
Fortnite.
But see, we're not monetized on this channel. I can say whatever I want.
No, but I was gonna say you were streaming on Fortnite. That wouldn't make sense
Yeah.
that you can't stream to your own channel.
No, I can go live, I think, just not with Restream.
Got it.
I have over 1,000 on TikTok. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Like it wants me to
go
like
live. You can go live, you just can't.
Well, yeah, that's
what
what I'm trying to connect to, but it wouldn't let me to. It wouldn't let me do it. So
On TikTok?
yeah.
You have to accept the terms and conditions.
Well, I was trying to, but it wanted me
no
to.
conditions.
It wanted me to fill out some sort of an application to do this.
Oh, because they want to make sure that you're over 18.
Well, then just ask me my date of birth or look at my profile and know that.
Well, you can lie. Like that's how my brother ends up streaming because he lies.
Like it wanted me to send 3 photos that are in my.
Yeah.
I'm like.
That seems scammy. Like, send me 3 photos of yourself.
Well, it said 3 photos from whatever, nothing specific. It literally asked for nothing specific. So I was sending screenshots of stuff I was going to buy.
Is that how it determines your age? What kind of screenshots and pictures you have in your phone?
Probably.
I don't know.
If it's cat photos, you're definitely like of a certain age.
I was like, I'm not sending this thing like personal pictures.
Right? It's like, what kind of pictures is it asking for? What kind of application is this?
Well, one of the pictures I did put in there, and then I got tired of it, was the one I sent you earlier with the phone case. It says with the corgis.
The corgi tarot cards. Have you seen the corgi tarot cards?
No, I've seen the dog set. I haven't seen the is it only corgis?
No, they had like Chihuahua, Labrador. What they didn't have, the most important one, was Pomeranians.
You're on the wrong chat for that, Steph. You're outnumbered by corgi moms.
Doesn't matter. I am a Pomeranian mom.
You keep
At
your
least
little
I was,
ball.
and I will be again.
They're equally as fluffy.
They are.
They're little
They
moms.
shed about as much. You could probably make a Pomeranian out of the corgi shed.
You can make any dog out of any shed at this rate. They're going buck wild because of the weather changes.
Yeah.
I know, it's getting warm.
Which apparently it's supposed to snow tomorrow, and I'm like, it's
No.
humid out right now.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
I'm
Yeah, they
tired
changed
of
it.
snow.
What? No,
I don't want
hate
it.
that word.
Send it back. Blazer, you have a husky? Blazer
I've
has a husky.
totally enjoyed sitting on my front porch reading my book the last couple of days.
It was nice. I was out in the hammock.
I've been playing Pokemon.
Are you playing the Poca Pia?
No, I'm really upset I have that. There's a I don't have that because I don't have a Switch 2.
Oh.
And there's a Charmander in it that goes, I threw up.
Oh,
And I really want it.
I've seen that. I thought somebody made that meme. I didn't think it was actually
No,
part
this
of the
has
game.
actual stuff
I
in it.
threw
No,
up.
I've been playing Pokemon Go because they have a whole bunch of Dittos in there right now because of Popokia. So I've been Ditto farming and I got a shiny blue Ditto. So
So, fun fact, somebody made the Shanley Hotel a gym or something on Pokemon
yeah,
Go.
I know. I was playing it while I was there.
So, if we had random people parking in front, that would be the reason why. I'm like, why? Why would they do this? Who came up with this idea?
Blazer, as we've said, we're not monetized. I can say all the 4-letter words.
It's a really good way of advertising, especially to I mean, obviously, you have to sign a waiver and you have to be of a certain age for your place,
Yeah.
but it is really good advertising.
This is true.
Because I reached level 44 and was able to submit the Borland House. Right now it's currently a Pokestop, and the only way that you can get it as a gym is if you have over 50 likes on all the photos
Oh my
that
gosh.
people post.
So what you're saying is we all need to go spam likes.
You can only do it if you have the Wayfair account.
Oh,
I don't know what any
Wayfinder. It's like Niantic Wayfinder or something, and you can only do it after you reach level 44 in Pokemon Go.
So what you're saying is I need to play Pokemon Go until I get to level 44, and
I think you need to play Pokemon Go, be on the blue team, and then you come help me get the gyms in the village.
Okay. I feel like my house is gonna blow down. What is with this wind right now?
It's ridiculous. And the way that rain came on today, it just all of a sudden just started pouring down on us. It was crazy.
I was eating nachos when that happened. Didn't see it.
Oh, so I got a notification my device is heating up. It's getting hot in here.
I mean, you were also just streaming 2 hours ago.
I know. I gotta take off all its clothes.
Yeah.
There we go. It's better.
So, Brianna, you missed some awesome action at the Shanley recently.
Yeah, kind of low-key upset I didn't get an invite.
Sorry, we were filming.
I know.
For the college students.
My name. They never say my name. They said my name so many times. And Stephanie, what did His Majesty say about me?
You know, honestly, I don't remember.
I do not remember. I said it 50 times after you said it.
Yeah, but I have perimenopause and I have memory problems.
What does His Majesty like? How you said it very nicely.
Oh, all the way, yes.
Oh, is it your butt? You told me this.
Yes.
It's your butt, yeah.
Yes.
But we talked about this.
She said it so nicely and politely. She was like, he likes females with ample posteriors. And I'm like, he likes my
Should play the I like big butt song to him.
I was trying to be respectful in front of everybody.
I don't think you needed to be respectful. Your ghost at the Shanley lizard memed me under SC's method. There's no boundaries anymore.
Lizard.
You're so funny.
Lizard.
Oh, great. So my house is going to be the next to blow down.
Right?
I'm in a basement. I'm safe. Did you guys hear that there was a whole freaking earthquake, a 2.3 magnitude earthquake in Sleepy Hollow, and it was felt in Chester?
Today?
It's nothing but there was an earthquake around this time last year.
Oh, we did have that big earthquake in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Because all my Jersey
that was nothing either.
I didn't feel it either.
That sounded, for me, it just sounded like someone was rolling a really large luggage across the floor.
Listen, in Alaska, we have over 300 earthquakes per day. Literally. You can look at the Alaska earthquake and see Like it's like every minute of the day there's an earthquake.
Because you guys
But-
have glaciers and tectonic plates.
Yes. And
yeah,
so
we had it at Tectonics here.
but the hospital I worked at, I was on the 5th floor, which was the top floor, and the hospital is actually on rollers. So it shakes a bit more when there's an actual
I hate
earthquake.
that. Why
But
would
it's
they
for the building
do
structure.
that?
It's for the building structure because they don't want an earthquake with a very stiff building to just crumble apart. They want it to kind of roll
Yeah.
so it doesn't break apart.
That's disgusting. I would get so bad of like motion sickness.
It's
I'd like
cracks me
low-key,
up.
I'd rather take the earthquake.
Well, don't they do that in Florida too with the houses that like?
They also raised them in
Move.
California and
Yeah.
Florida because of
Mhm.
tsunamis.
Yeah. 2 of the girls I used to work with, like, they would flip out. They'd be under their desk, and I'd still be on the phone with my patient, like, no biggie, just another earthquake.
And because you guys you would have longer like darknesses, right?
During
like
the winter
nighttime?
time,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's awful. That's terrifying. A moving building during an earthquake in like pitch blackness. Insane. No, thank you.
It's
My
not intense.
my mom, somehow, like 5 minutes before an earthquake would hit, I remember specifically being in the kitchen one day with my best friend, and she's like, "We're about to have an earthquake." She's so casual about it, and Melissa's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Never mind." Like, she's just talking out her ass, basically. Shit you not, we ended up having an earthquake right after that. It's crazy. I'm like, I don't know how you felt that before we actually had it hit.
Interesting. I don't know. Puppy
So,
butt. Puppy
Sorry,
butt, puppy
apparently
butt, puppy
Dio
butt.
wanted to be part. He literally
Hi,
just jumped up
Hi,
I
Dio.
miss you.
like his giant fluff right here.
Such a
Ugh.
lovable baby.
No,
Aw.
he's been a Velcro baby today and
Aww.
won't leave me alone. So I'm sorry.
That's
I
cute.
don't want him to grunt. Ow, stop.
That's how mine would be if I had her up here. She's up my butt, the little one.
I'm also technically sitting in his spot.
Oh.
So, Brianna,
No
do you want to
problem.
go over the Borland stuff?
Are you still continuing with the Shanley perchance until I can get him down and to stop
Yes.
rumbling?
Yes, we
I
are.
can do that.
There's enough Shanley stuff to talk about too.
Oh, there's
So
totally.
what else happened? Oh, some interesting stuff happened under Estes last time we were at the Shanley too. Upstairs in the bordello.
Yes. Yeah. You want to go over that?
Yeah, so I don't actually know the other side of it when I was under in that in Maddie's room. But I'm
Mhm.
sitting on there's like a chair and I'm kind of sitting sideways. And I just feel like something like like push me, like lean back. Like hand here, like no, we're just gonna
Yeah,
like
you said you
lean
felt
back a little
2
bit.
hands.
I have a question.
Yeah. Mhm.
In Anna's room, has the lock ever gone bonkers?
There's not a lock. Oh no, wait, sorry. There is a lock.
The
But
padlock.
yeah, the padlock, like on the back of the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say anything about it, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Because apparently it went bonkers when I was there.
Oh.
And they said that they caught it on video and that it didn't act, and like you can hear it rattle, but we can't tell by the way that it was filmed.
Okay. I mean, I've seen, like, we've had night vision cameras on her dress because Anna has a really beautiful 1920s sequin dress, flapper girl style, and Frank doesn't like anybody to touch that dress, so we don't touch the dress. But like we had the night vision camera on, and we literally saw an orb come out of the dress, stop, and then go this way. It was wild. And I know we always call Kelly the orb killer, but that was one that she could not kill that night. I was like,
Yeah,
yes.
no, that's weird.
Very strange, but it was cool too at the same time. So,
Oh, I think I have him calm down a little bit
Aw.
if you would like me to.
Yeah. Let's talk
Okay.
some Borland, because Borland is one of my other favorite places.
Where to start? So obviously when I first started working here, we were a lot slower at the time. And I joked about it with Anna at first. I was like, "Oh, hey, like, what's an 1800s house? Is it like, haunted?" And she goes, "I've never felt anything, but I found out that there was like rumors and stuff because of Bill and Carol, the people who owned it previously, and what happened, they were part of like the haunted history walk of
Mhm.
Montgomery when they I just jumped right across.
I didn't know that Montgomery had a haunted history walk.
They don't anymore.
They don't anymore, but they did, and that was in the early 2000s.
Okay.
And they will again.
And hopefully they will again.
They will again. Whether or not I just have to go out on the street and do it.
Yeah, it's fine. Just take over. It's fine.
They can be like, who's this crazy person just pointing at haunted houses? And say, give me $5.
$5, please. Money, please. So yeah, and the whole thing with them was that Bill used to dress up as a skeleton and jump out of a hummingbird on these to like scare people, and we're like, okay. But then, fast forward, new ownership and everything. Like right before the current family bought the house is when Linda Zimmerman, is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
She came to do a come do a investigation on her own, and that's how they found out about Henry, and that's how we found out that Henry didn't like the way that the house was being taken care of. So from there, get to 2010, change of ownership. Ironically enough, they did actually have a seance here while it was still under the Frumez family, ownership. Yeah. Do I know what happened? No, because Anna, it was probably in the kitchen cooking and serving and waitressing because it was just her. But so, I start working here. I'm like, it's cold, it's hot, and like it's just this, it's not like a weird like scary vibe. It's just kind of like you're in the house and like it just doesn't feel like you're by yourself. And this was also like right after COVID when I started working. So people are just traveling. Bless you. People are just starting to re-travel. Hold on. People are starting to travel again. It's very slow. So I come in and I'm taking pictures of antiques because they're putting them up on auctions, and I start hearing like sounds, and I'm like, that's weird. That's when I asked her. I was like, hey, is there rumors about this place being haunted? And she goes, I've never felt anything. And I was like, okay, cool. Couple months go by, get into my situation I have now currently. I'm sitting in the basement, hanging out with Dan, and this is before we have Ein. So I'm downstairs just waiting for guests, trying to take phone calls and stuff, doing some work on my computer. And then Dan and I are on the bed, and we see this like, I say it looked like a fuzzy black Maine Coon that ran across from the corner to the closet space. Dan said it looked like just looked like a big black blob with a whole bunch of arms.
Huh. Okay.
I said I'm pretty sure. I said that looked like a ghost cat to me, but like whatever. But it booked it across the room. So then we both end up getting COVID. We're here. It's still very slow. Still very like getting back to normal. And I hear walking upstairs, and I would always triple check. Like I have one of my like little things is that I have to check the front door like 6 different times before going to sleep to make sure it's locked.
Yeah.
So I would go up and down. But there was a point where I got kind of a little too like wary to go back up to go check. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. We're the only ones in the house. There's a camera up there. I'm not going to stress about it. And I just, am sitting there and I just hear walking upstairs. And I'm like, could be house settling noises, could be walking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Then in the back office that we have now, I only had my art stuff back there. And then Dan was using my one of my tables as like a makeshift desk for his work stuff. And I'm upstairs, he's doing some work on the computer. My phone goes missing, so I start hunting it down because I'm constantly I mean, there's like so many places it could be at this point. So I'm trying to find my phone. I think it's up in pretty sure it was up in Sparrow, but I came down here to come check. So I come down here to come check, cannot find it. Go upstairs to Sparrow, found it, put it back down, and then I put it down, walk away. It's missing again. Dan texts me, "Hey, were you just down here?" While my phone is somehow back down here, and he brings it up to me because he saw something kind of just walk behind him and throw something into the corner. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's great." Think that same week, 3 days later, was Mother's Day. Tori, we had Tori, his cousin Thor, me, and him. We're all gonna start playing Fortnite after he dropped him off at home. So I go downstairs. Tori goes home. I boot up my PlayStation, and Dan has his Fortnite on before he leaves to go drop Thor off. Corgis are in the front of the room with me. I put my headset on. I'm sitting there. We already have the thing pulled up. He leaves to go drop his cousin off at home, and all of a sudden you just hear tick, 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 coming through the headset and like showing up the him talking, and I'm like, okay, great. I'm like, where are the dogs? Oh, they're right here. So then I mute myself, text Tori. I'm like, get on Fortnite right now. We get on Fortnite, mute ourselves. Text Thor, mutes himself, and we're all muted. Dan's on his way home currently, and you start hearing things shuffle on his desk and the chair moving. And I'm like, that's weird. And they're like, the dogs aren't back there, and I just sent them a picture of my dogs. There was the very first time that full moon came to the house, and that one was kind of fun and exciting at the same time. The ghost called my friend.
Hi, Pam.
That one was funny. They came down the stairs, and all you hear is the F slur. We're like, what?
Well, there's one or two of those when full moon's in the house.
Yeah. A few days before the investigation, I was sitting upstairs waiting for Anthony, to come work, and I'm sitting there chilling, and I see something walk from like the kitchen area across towards the laundry room door. And I text him, and I'm like, hey, yo, you didn't say hi. I'm sitting right here at the computer upstairs. And he comes into the house and goes, I literally just parked my car. I'm like, okay. There was the lamp that one time. The spiritual door hitting me in the freaking face at your last investigation. That one was a doozy.
And the teapot.
The teapot
recently.
The teapot recently, I still have no idea what happened. Like, the little girl sat there, and she goes, as she said, do you remember me? That's when the teapot kind of launched itself.
Thomas says hello, and Nicole, that is a huge and awesome mug.
It is a really big, really awesome mug. And then mug is pretty big too.
Yeah.
The dogs are still barking at the door, but it's like the regular barking, like someone standing in front of the door, not the aggressive it was when I messaged you guys about my freak out.
Yeah. That was crazy because when we went back over there to check it out and see, like, because we went in there like guns ablaze, like, who the hell's messing with Brianna and her teapot?
Yeah.
We don't break teapots in this house.
Yeah.
I think it's like I feel like at this point, like, bringing over and like they think they can get away with something, and then I'm like, I'm gonna call someone.
Like, I'm gonna tell mom. That's
what
I'm
gonna call.
Don't make me call Nicole and Stephanie and Lisa, because they're gonna come over and then they just get scared. And Susan,
I'm gonna
like,
tell
they're
full
gonna
moon
get so
on
scared.
you.
Yeah, that's right.
it's kind of calmed down a little bit, but also I think
Yeah.
it's calmed down a little bit because it's been getting busier. I think it's they think they can get away with stuff when it's the slower season.
Yeah. Well, because there's like, hey, there's nobody here to bug, so I got to bug you and I got to get your attention. Talk to me.
And
yeah.
that,
Well, that goes
I
back
don't
to
know.
what you're talking about with the Shanley, where they're like, "Oh, I'm at work. This is my job."
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah,
everyone goes to board at work.
exactly. And like the Shanley spirits know that it's their job, you know, because I've had people call me and be like, "Hey, Steph, I think one of the ghosts followed me home," and I'm like, "Just tell them to come back. We have guests tonight," you know. So
I like to think of it more like that show. When people ask me about it, I like to think of that show Ghost on.
yes.
Where
So-
I'm just like, no, he's just sitting there. He's literally just heady. That's
He's
how
just
I
a guy.
Yeah.
He's just a
Nicole
guy.
and I, or Kelly and I were like, literally, that show is our lives because it's in a haunted hotel in Ulster County.
No, when I was watching it, I'm like, someone went to the Shanley and someone full on made a show based off the Shanley. I'm like, this is insane. And there's like a lot of things that are getting more and more popular like that. And it's on that was filmed in Canada, but I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are going to get scouted or not soon because they're putting up a lot of film production places here.
Yeah.
Cross fingers.
Best Medicine.
Hi, Christina.
The show Best
Christina.
Medicine was supposed to end up getting filmed here for an episode. Now I could talk about it because like it's been months and it's already out. But they were supposed to film here and then they didn't end up filming here.
Really? That's awesome.
Well, I explained to my mom, I'm like, yeah, that's most of that was filmed in Cornwall. And she goes, no, it wasn't. It takes place in Maine. And I'm like, it was filmed
around
in
here.
Cornwall.
Fun fact. My
Yeah.
sister and Lisa and Rosalind Lewis were all in the same episode of Best Medicine as extras.
Were they really?
Yeah, they were all
So
hanging
cool.
out.
Wait, which episode?
I don't know, one at a baseball game.
There is an awful lot of filming in the
Oh my
Hudson
god,
Valley.
I gotta go back and watch it. That's the
Yeah,
last
you
episode
can-
I watched. I gotta get the login.
Yeah, you can see Chris in the bleachers.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's an awful lot
it's
of
on Hulu,
filming
right?
around here. Like, because I'm right by Cornwall in New Windsor. And there's always stuff being shut down for production, and everybody's posting about it. Like, "Oh, what show are they doing?" You know, so
But
everybody gets
never
all
Law
excited.
in Order. I can't just, they can't just ask me to be a dead body on the show. It's fine. Totally understand.
I would make an awesome walker from The Walking Dead.
I really wanted to go to. They had like a Walking Dead like 5K.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah. But if you're a zombie, you have to go slowly. So I could
Well,
totally do
yeah.
it.
But did you know that there's a walker university where they teach you how to be a walker?
Well, that guy
That's
who is at
easy.
at all the conventions, oh my god, what's his name?
Greg Nicotero?
What's his name? No, Santiago? Cirillo was on The Walking Dead in the jail scenes. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Talk.
Are you talking about Rick Grimes?
No, I'm not talking about Rick Grimes. I'm not talking about a character. I'm talking about an actor.
Well,
Is
yeah.
it the guy who plays the bad guy?
Santiago Cirillo.
I don't know who that is.
He was a
Oh,
Gettysburg.
I do know who that is.
Mhm.
But he's not like one of the more popular ones.
How
You
do
know
you
what I
spell
mean?
his last name?
Cirilo. He's amazing at like announcing stuff because he's very loud. He's a very loud.
he's just not. I always forget his name because he's not like one of the main characters and stuff. So
I watched it. I didn't even get all the way through it.
Nicole,
I know.
Through The
Honestly,
Walking Dead?
I never missed an
Walking
episode. Never.
I gave up. I gave up on that the same way I ended up giving up American Horror Story.
I gave up on American Horror Story when they started bringing like Kim Kardashian into it.
I gave up when they.
I had to
prior
stop
to that.
watching when they switched over to a different platform that I didn't want to pay for. I was like, I'm not doing that.
It's not the same. Listen, anybody who hires Matthew Morrison is like, your shows are gonna, after Glee, I'm sorry, all of your shows are gonna go downhill.
Glee is cursed. It is
I
cursed.
saw him live!
I know. Now you're
Oh,
cursed.
I am
images,
cursed.
You're cursed ears.
So,
Christina said that Santiago is always at the Gettysburg Bash. I didn't
Yes,
know that.
he is. He is.
So, he literally told his 9/11 experience story and like did a whole spin to like be like, and the plane went. Oh my god, it was
He's so cringy.
Yeah, but he owns it, and that's what makes it great because he knows he's cringy.
He knows he's cringe.
But like the security guards at that concert were just straight up like flashing all of us who were trying to take pictures. It was because we're like 2 rows back from the main stage, and I'm like, this
Well,
is
that's
insane.
a wild concert, Brianna. The security guards just started flashing us.
Yeah, well, with their flashlights, they were literally like to all the old people in front of us, and I was like, "What are like? Just let us live. He wants you to record. He wouldn't be doing this if he didn't want to be known that he was doing this." But it's
relevant.
All of the staff there were also all really old. And I'm like, what do you think this is? He's from Glee.
What do we count as really old?
Yeah, I want to know
like
what's
80
really
years old. Like all these people were like seniors.
I got called an old lady for drinking tea.
You're not an old lady. You were all told to get a real job.
Yeah, and not my, my 1 subscriber fan site. I hear puppies.
Yeah, they're barking at the door.
Stuff. So, the Borland house. What else? Oh, you had the door in Bluebird.
Oh, yes, right? When I was in the middle of a facial. I was sitting in the middle doing a facial, and I had asked my coworker, I left my mag lamp downstairs. And I was like, hey, can you bring me my like mag lamp that, so I can pop this lady's pimples? And she brought it up, no issue. And she's like, I'm almost done with what I'm doing. I'm going to head out. I'm like, okay, cool. And I know for a fact I closed the door and it latched. And then, we're like halfway through the facial at that point, and all of a sudden it just does the knob turn open. And my guest is like, what was that? And I was like, just the door full on like opening on its own. So I get up, close it, lock it. And then that's when I took the video and everything started bugging out. It did like that weird, was it sepia? I say it's like, it's sepia, like filter is what ended up happening.
Is it? I don't even.
It's like kind of like that brownie burnt.
Yeah.
Like to me, that was like essentially like what happens when there's like radioactive near like older cameras and stuff, which was really weird happening on an iPhone and it glitching out like that.
Yeah.
So that's the video that I had took to send to you guys reenacting it. And then I think like 2-3 weeks after, I don't remember if it was the weekend after that or like 2 weeks after that is when you guys ended up coming, because that was in March of last year when you guys came and it was just your private session with everyone. And then while you guys were all downstairs, I ended up taking Dio's motion sensing ball and putting it on the floor in that room.
Yes.
Me and was it Bearfort? That's how you say it, correct?
Bearfort, yeah. Robert and Sandra.
So me and Robert were up there, and he was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's kind of like a cat ball, but it's a dog toy. Once you hit it, smack it, it's gonna something touches it, it's just gonna go." So we put it up there, came back down. You guys are all sitting in the front area. There's no vibrations in the house whatsoever, and then that's when all of a sudden Lisa goes, "Do you hear that?" And that's when the ball was going off in that room. That was like a few days after I did that facial.
Yeah.
Because I think I sent it to you guys because it was immediately happened.
That was crazy when you got freaked out and like ran to Lisa.
That was during the public investigation.
Mm-hmm. They all blend together.
I know. It's like, how many times have you been here at this point? I literally, when I freaked out, I went to go outside to go hit my vape because obviously I'm tired. I need nicotine. So I went outside to go hit my vape. And I was walking towards the outside to go towards the front of the house. And I guess I can like relate it. I had the same reaction that I had with the light that happened recently. Like where I walked upstairs to go get ice and I'm sitting there and then I have the door open and all of a sudden I'm just like and I'm like trying to like catch my breath and my whole body goes up in chills and I didn't see like any sort of like light this time. The only light that happened was I gasped and the light turned on in the hallway up to Hummingbird versus with Lisa I got like smacked, the breath taken out of me and everything. I just saw purple and orange. And like
because
I've
you're
never
there all the time.
What do you mean?
Hi,
Oh
Tara.
yeah.
Like you're there all the time. It's not like you went into somewhere new. It's
Yeah.
just a weird thing that happened. It's not normal.
But I think that goes hand in like the same thing with the Shanley, I guess, where like it's like it happens when you're a bed and breakfast. It's you're just gonna keep attracting different things. And that's not even just like on the paranormal aspect. Well, I guess I don't know, some people be a little bizarre, but you know, it's like you don't just when you there's like an energy area, like a high energy area, it doesn't only attract like, you know, paranormal stuff. It attracts like people who have like just this I don't know, not weirdness I want to say because there's like actually a lot of really cool people, but like it attracts energies that you do want and that you don't want. And it got to the point where I got tired of it because of some situations that had happened. And like nothing truly bad ever happens, but I have been made to feel uncomfortable by people. And it got bad to the point that I ended up putting a cinnamon broomstick by the door.
Well, yeah, because people are coming in there with all kinds of their own energies and their own baggage and their own whatever going on. So you constantly have people like moving through there.
Listen, we had this lady stay with us like a year ago at this point, I think. And she claimed that she was speaking to the founding fathers.
Okay, not for nothing. We have done EVP sessions with Abraham Lincoln.
I know, but I don't think you're gonna talk to Abraham Lincoln at a bed and breakfast in like the middle, like very far off.
It was the Columns Museum in Milford, Pennsylvania. I'm talking to Mr. Lincoln.
I feel like that's a little bit more valid. It's a little bit closer on the route.
Yeah, I mean, not even
I don't
that.
think President Lincoln came here.
They have the flag, the bloodstained flag that they put under his head when he got assassinated.
That makes sense.
So kind of makes sense.
But like, I don't. And she's like, and she goes, everyone who signed the Constitution. I'm like, no. No.
There are some wacky people out there. I hate to say it, but there are. And it's bad given, what we do, but some people are like, I don't know, because then how can I say one person's a little cuckoo and not everybody else?
I think it's more so with how they come about it, because it's like the people who there's a difference between that people are approaching you like if they're calm, cool, and collected. Like you can normally tell, like if they're like calm, cool, and collected, they're like, hey, can I just ask you a question, versus like they happen to listen to part of your conversation, they happen to hear something in passing, they happen to have heard of a plan of you guys coming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they hear it and then they immediately go on like a whole thing. I don't know. This lady came in with like a full on like she like a full on hat, sunglasses, and said she was on the run. That's I do unfortunately. That lady was a little out there.
Wouldn't it be fun if she was somehow watching right now?
I don't think she would be. I really hope not.
But 407 ghosts ago. So funny though, because at the Columns we did an EVP session, and we did, I think it was 4 different recorders, and we asked if anybody could finish this phrase, 4 score and and then we let the recorders go. And on all 4 recorders, at different volumes, like it would be if somebody was talking just standing in the room, you hear, and 7 years ago.
Yeah, but could that be like, I don't know. I guess like do you think like maybe like it was just some like a ghost like being haha funny like hi I'm gonna tell you I'm Abraham Lincoln,
It could be.
and then obviously they're like, like maybe there was like some sort of maintenance person there that was like, if I come back as a ghost I'm gonna be like I'm Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, if I came back as a ghost, I would totally impersonate somebody cooler.
Oh no, absolutely. I said I would just throw stuff everywhere at that point.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
Like-
doing like mild inconveniences. I told you. I'm just gonna move your car keys.
Yeah, just do like the small things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come harass my like great grandchildren's animals. I feel like it's very valid.
Don't barking again.
No, I had to suffer through it. They have to suffer through it. Just family tradition at this point.
Yep.
What happened to Stephanie? Is she okay?
She had a phone call that she had to take. It was emergency.
Got it.
So...
Got it.
Wow. You tired of me?
No, I just really confused. No. I was like, where's Steph?
Yeah, no, she texted. Hopefully she'll be back in a couple minutes before we wrap.
Okay. I'm also very surprised. I was gonna say that so the Alien 8 UK stuff, is it just like you guys are going in alphabetical order right now?
So there's a bunch of different shows within, the Alien 8 UK channel. Monday is UFO Files.
Okay.
Wednesday is Encyclopedia of the Unknown.
Okay.
So we're doing it like encyclopedia style, where we pick a letter and then talk about a couple topics. Friday is like free for all Friday. We have the paranormal pizza. We have guests sometimes, random shenanigans. And then Sunday with David is the cryptid hour.
Got it.
So it's a lot of shows on one channel. It truly is like a channel rather than a show now.
Oh, here it is. Okay. No, that makes sense. Okay. I was gonna say like the Slender Man thing, yeah, but like the amount of analog horror that people think is real is insane. Like the back rooms.
I am pretty convinced that the back rooms are a real thing, though.
I can totally see it. I'm also I'm also currently on the hunt right now. I made my mom give me the login for Hulu. I'm trying to. You said that they were in the baseball episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Like on the bleachers?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a second.
You looking for it?
Uh-huh.
Jersey Devil. Yeah, actually at the Hollow, there's going to be excursions into the Pine Barrens to see if we can contact or investigate or...
Doesn't New Jersey also have like Dogman?
You know what? New York has Dogman too. Supposedly, we have Bigfoot and Dogman and Puckwudgies.
Isn't the Hudson Valley like one of the UFO capitals of the world?
Yeah, Pine Bush. Pine Bush had a buttload of sightings.
So I'm still confused about that, because wasn't like the main reason for that because of like all the bunkers?
I think it had a lot to do with stuff at the military bases and the bunkers. The Hudson Valley is really, really rich in quartz.
Got it.
So
because there was a bunch of fishing villages too, right?
Yeah. Yep. But if you go by the theory that quartz conducts energy, it kind of makes sense of why it's like a... I don't know. I don't want to say portal because that sounds really hooey, but like a kind of station.
Yeah. No, that would make sense.
Because there's definitely some areas that have a lot higher occurrences of all paranormal stuff. Did you find them?
I'm looking. Did they say what they were wearing?
I don't know. They were in the Blueberry Festival too. because they had to wear blue for blueberry, and then they had to go back the next day and sit on the
So
bleachers.
it was Lisa and who?
Lisa and my sister and Rosalind Lewis, who was
Can you send
on
me a picture of your
Ghost
sister?
Hunters Academy. I could, but my phone just died. So actually, I'm going to plug that in. I'm going right here. I'm not leaving.
I'm like pausing frame by frame now. I think.
Oh, I think it overheated actually.
Okay. Your phone overheated?
Yeah. It told me it was hot and I didn't listen. I'm sorry, phone. Probably because I had it sitting on this laptop that's 6,000 degrees.
I'm trying to look to see if she's on the bleachers.
Did you find them?
I'm like trying to go frame by frame, but Hulu keeps.
Oh my god.
Hulu keeps like making it very like shadowed in the background every time I like. Yeah, I'm trying to go frame by frame.
Yeah. So guys, this is the kind of interesting conversation you get if you watch me and Brianna stream Fortnite. Because we lost Stephanie.
Yeah, minus you don't get to see my reaction if I find them.
I know. I'm trying to look for a picture of her to send to you.
But they didn't say like any like what color they were wearing or anything.
I want to say red, but I might be completely making that up. There we go. I sent one. Oh, anybody have any questions, have any comments on haunted hotels on the Shanley? Because we lost Stephanie, but I've been to Shanley a buttload of times, and Brianna's been there. And Brianna spends more time than anybody at the Borland House.
I think I found your sister.
Except for Henry. Did you?
Yeah. I think. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because the photo you sent me is in black and white.
It was the first one that I could find.
I'm pretty sure. There's also like everyone's faces in the way.
That's literally not even what I wanted to do. I'll find my life. All right, so I don't know if Stephanie's coming back because she has some stuff going on right now. So what do we have coming up? Full Moon has, in a couple weeks, we have the Booze, Brews, and Beers at Clemson Brewery. That is a sold-out event.
Oh.
So that's cool.
So much for me getting a ticket.
It is an officially sold-out event. And then after that, we have the Paranormal Night at Kestrel Tavern. That is the last Thursday of the month. And that's at Kestrel Tavern in Kingston. We are going to be talking about the mysteries of history. So we're going to talk a little bit about some crazy, kind of spooky, unsolved, possibly paranormal adjacent mysteries. Maybe Amelia Earhart, Lizzie Borden, things like that. April, we have the trolley station, or the trolley power plant. So that is actually a never publicly investigated location in Middletown. We've been there before. It is the site of the infamous flashlight rolling video. So that's going to be fun to bring people in. And then we have Fort Decker coming up in May. So that's what we have going on in the next couple months. Brianna, anything you want to plug for Borland or for you or your...
We have Easter brunch coming up in April. I think it's going to be family style prefix. I haven't done anything for it yet. And then as per usual, our Mother's Day brunch, which is going to be May 10th this year. That one's also family style prefix, and there's only 4 seatings allotted. And then I think the only other event currently right now is that we're gonna try and get you guys
Mhm.
probably another murder mystery show, and then Mooka Moon is actually the gift shop down the road's going to be renting a spot from us in our gift shop now. So we're opening our gift shop up for 9 a.m. from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. daily with my stuff too. So
Yay! And where can people find your stuff?
yeah. Sorry, my website, or what do you
Yes.
want?
Where can people find your stuff? Website?
My
Because
yeah,
people
my
from all
website
over the place.
is undergroundlabyrinth.godaddysites.com. Unfortunately, I cannot afford a domain right now. But if you guys go to undergroundlabyrinth.godaddysites.com, you can see all like different. I have a little shop with beaded spiders, bookmarks, and then you can actually browse through pretty much all of my art history for the past 5 years. So,
Brianna is an incredible artist. She made some really cool bookmarks.
speaking of, I have another gift for you next time I see you.
Oh. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out and watching with us, talking about some haunted hotels. If you are in New York, if you come visit New York, check out the Shanley in Napanoch and check out the Borland House Bed and Breakfast in Montgomery. She makes an amazing breakfast, and the place is really cool, and you can hang out with Henry. Just don't play the piano at 2 a.m.
Yeah, don't play the piano at 2 a.m., please. I need to sleep.
Lisa. All
Well,
right, good night, everybody.